Well, here's the latest as far as the Kolkata Bridge collapse and the investigation into it is concerned. Now, Mirror now has access to exclusive documents that reveal who was responsible for the maintenance of the Majerhat Bridge, and it is PWD, as we have also been telling you that we've learned from our sources. In fact, not just that, PWD floated a maintenance tender in April 2018. Let's go across to Shresi, who's accessed these documents. Shresi, so in April 2018, PWD was planning to repair the surface of the bridge. Now they can't say that this bridge wasn't their responsibility.
Well, that's right. While the rescue operations are still underway here, remember, it's almost been 24 hours now since that Majehrat Bridge collapsed, and we are standing here at the location and reporting each and every update. And there is likely to be a body or two still trapped under the debris. So while these rescue operations are still underway on ground, the political fight has, of course, broken out there, with the state saying that the maintenance work is not their responsibility. On the other hand, the Metro Railways, for which the construction work has been on, has said that they do not have anything to do with the Majehrat Bridge. And so has the railway authorities also said that this particular bridge does not come under them. So there has been a complete shifting of blame that's happening here. No one is taking onus. We are waiting for the Chief Minister to come here at the spot, take stock of the situation, and she is likely to speak to the media then, and we will be asking these questions to her as to who's responsible for this.
Shresi, largely, has there been any comment from PWD? Has any PWD official come on ground to really see what has happened? Okay, we seem to have lost that line with Shreyasi, but we'll stay with this big story. It is day 2 of the rescue operations which are underway in Kolkata. Section 304 of the Indian Penal Code, that is attempt to commit culpable homicide not amounting to murder, along with several other sections, have been included in this FIR. But the FIR so far is against unknown persons. 1 person has been killed, 25 others injured. Teams of National Disaster Response Force are still at the spot. Now, we are given to understand there may be 2 people who are still trapped under the debris. The biggest challenge for the authorities has been the pace of rescue operations. Let's go across to Randeep to get you more on this story. He's been there through the day tracking the rescue operations for us, Randeep. Now, effectively, we had Bengal Minister tell us that the rescue operations are almost over. But officially, they've not called it off. The hunt still continues for anybody who is trapped.
The rescue operations are still underway, and the stretchers have been put on standby. There have been 1 stretcher that has been brought and it has been put on standby. There's an ambulance that have been brought in front of the gate, and that has also been put on standby because people are pretty sure that there's a body trapped under the debris. So the rescue operations that are on now in full swing is only to recover that 1 body that was trapped. Having said that, the Urban Development Minister this afternoon, we spoke to him, and he categorically said that 99% of the rescue operations are over, but the reason why the operation is still on is because the locals allege that 1 or 2 bodies are still trapped. So he was pretty sure of the fact that the rescue operations were over, and he also said since 99% rescue operations was over, which he was pretty sure that no body was trapped under the debris, but he still wanted to be clear. So as of now, what we get to see is that stretchers have been brought, the tractors are still looking to clear the debris. The cranes have been brought in to lift up all the slabs that were brought down this afternoon in order to bring out that 1 body that seems to be trapped under the debris.
Randeep, we are given to understand that Mamata Banerjee is expected to visit that site at around 6 o'clock. Last evening, she told us, when she's in Darjeeling, and she told us that there is no flight out, so I will have to spend the night here, but I'm closely monitoring this operation. Is that plan still on? Are we expecting her in the next half hour?
So in the morning we got a confirmation from a source which said she will arrive at the spot by 2 p.m. since her flight was at 12 p.m. in this afternoon. But later on we have no clarity as to whether the flight was delayed or there was some other problem regarding the flight, and then we got the report that she will be here at 6 p.m. this evening, but there are no signs of her arriving at this point in time in the spot.
Okay, very quickly also, Randeep, we do know that the NDRF is on the spot, and you were speaking to some of the officials earlier in the day. Who's in charge of the rescue operations right now? How many teams and how many rescue officials are present there? Is it the local authorities or is it the NDRF who's calling the shots?
There are 6 NDRF teams at present on the spot. Since they was facing a lot of challenges throughout the day, they have decided to bring in another team of NDRF people, and they have brought in 6 teams in total. Now they are 6 teams operating together in order to get a trapped body out from under the debris.
Randeep, of course, it's been now over 24 hours since that bridge collapsed. Earlier in the day, there was a family that had come forward saying that their relative Uday is missing and he's probably still trapped underneath that debris. Is the hunt still on for him? We're given to understand that he was sleeping below this bridge.
Yes, so what we understand from the current situation right here is that the body that might be trapped under the debris is that of Uday, who has been missing since 5:40 last evening, and their family allege that Uday is surely trapped under one of those slabs that have fallen on him, since he was a cook who used to prepare food for the metro railway workers that are working side by side along with the other construction works that are going on around the place. So that is the news that is coming in right now. We are given to understand that Uday's body is still trapped under those debris, and the rescue operations are still on in full swing in order to recover that body. Also, their family members have clearly told us that they are very disappointed with the way the rescue operations have been going on throughout the day, and they have almost lost hope of being able to see their child once again.
Okay, we will continue to keep a close track of those rescue operations. Ranadeep, thank you so much for bringing us all of those updates. He's been there constantly since this morning, tracking every part of that rescue operation. The Chief Minister, though, hasn't even visited the site yet. We are still awaiting Mamata Banerjee's arrival at that location.